let's start from this introduction. Basically, I took the content of this course and sent it to AI and asked to create a song. And I make a music with AI based on this course. So let's check it out just for fun.
I'm a mover, a hard-working guy, lifting boxes, reaching for the sky. From sweat and struggle, I built my dream. Now code and market and run the scheme. Business, sales, and clients, the game. But inside my fire always burn the same. The bet is placed, all in on the game. Marketing 2.0, I'm building my name. The bet is placed, I'm in for the long run. Wake up, Neo, the game's begun. 100 concepts, my living code. Each one a key to unlock the road. The brain decides the riddles here. People hire people, that's crystal clear. A website's a stage, the software's the hall. I put on a show that can lift them all. Football, business, life, it's all the same. Rules, points, ambition, one big game. Remove one piece and the system will fall, but build it strong and your plane takes off. The bet is placed, all in on the game. Marketing 2.0, I'm building my name. The bet is placed, I'm in for the long run. Wake up, Neo, the game's begun. From mover to architect of ideas, thousands of clients opening new frontiers. I'm a hard-working guy, but now I see the biggest bet is placed on me.
So we're living in a very interesting time, and we have this beautiful tool. I compare this tool with the invention of agriculture, because when agriculture was invented, it's changed paradigm completely, right? People start to build cities, civilization start to create it, culture, writing, all these things start to happen. So it's actually also simplify things. I don't have to over-explain you, just I can tell you, just learn about this using AI, investigate. Okay, so let's get started. And marketing 2.0. So deep understanding of this course is that marketing 2.0, it's a coin with two sides. In one side we have marketing 2.0, but another side of the same coin, it's entrepreneur 2.0. It's about you, it's about your deep understanding, right? It's when I built my companies, I discovered this powerful idea that basically only you know how you build your company. That's it. Only you know, and only you take all responsibilities, and it basically your company represent you. You level up, your company level up. So that's why for me it's more important to grow myself, and I know that if I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna increase my knowledge, I'm gonna increase my vocabulary, my company gonna grow. And I share with you my knowledge so you can grow and we can grow together. It's all connected. And on the first principle, let's talk about concepts. Concepts are huge. So basically, to achieve your next level, it's basically you can make a path with 100 concepts that you need to learn, investigate, discover, and so on. And what is a concept? A concept is an idea. For example, customer journey. What is a customer journey? Right? It's a metaphor of understanding that each client basically have a journey. When they find you online using advertisement, then they go to your website, then they have experience on your website, then they go to they go to your web form, then they have experience on your web form, then they go to where they go next. Then in our case they go to an account page and they go their own experience in account page, then they receive a phone call, then they come back again to confirmation page and they book with you, and then they move with you, and then they have review you. So you see, it's like customer journey. And marketers understand this. It's very important to understand this concept. It's a customer journey, and we design customer journey, how customer feel on each step. It's one example of a concept. I suggest to use AI to look for different concepts. Increase your vocabulary. It's about your vocabulary. It's about your worldview. And for example, how you can use AI to basically create your own book of concepts. It's you can ask, give me 10 books about marketing, and choose one book and say, like, give me 5 concepts from this book. And just explore it, just soak. You don't have to do any action, you don't have to change anything. The main idea is here to just read, and expand your worldview, expand your vocabulary. Then it's going to be easier for you to make changes, make decisions. It's going to become part of your vocabulary. Just read lots of different concepts. Before I would need to read all these books. Now with AI you can easily get main ideas. You can say the concept is main ideas from top books. Any book. It's how I learned marketing, how I learned any philosophers, lots of books. It's how I quickly digest. Give me concepts of this book. Give me concepts of these books. You can investigate. Give me top 5 concepts from the Book of War. It's very good for entrepreneurs. It's know yourself and know your enemy, right? It's a concept. Okay, so you understand that. Okay, we're in a battle with other moving companies. Okay, what is my strengths? So it's good to just think about it. It's an exercise for your mind, and your developed mind will help you develop your company, build your company, be successful. And so use AI to look for different concepts. It just soak in it. You don't have to change. You don't have to make any action. Just soak. You know what we're gonna do here? You just soak in what's possible, in different opinions, different points of view, so you can see different perspectives. More clarity is better. That's it. Just more clarity, and AI will help you to get more clarity. One huge concept that I want to share with you, that I share with entrepreneurs, when we launch marketing campaigns, I said to entrepreneurs, okay, are you ready? Make a bet. So what does it mean? It's a concept, right? It took from the poker game or casino, right? When we make a move, we kind of make a bet. Okay, I'm putting on a red or red or black or zero, and that's it. I make a bet. I go all in on something. I make a decision. I go all in. And this concept, it's very important to understand. It's gonna help you to, and you can feel how this concept help you to make right decision and give you peace in your mind. For example, when I start preparing company, I tell them make a bet, and when they say this out loud, what's happening? Oh, okay, I'm literally basically I'm making a bet. I'm gonna start advertisement. I'm ready to risk. And they kind of start to pull this checklist that you need to make, right? Photos are ready? Yes, no. Videos are ready? Yes, no. Are you ready? Yes, no. Are you ready? So sales are ready? Yes, no. So this bet makes action more conscious. Some moving companies I talk with, entrepreneurs I talk with, they're like, oh, I made mistake. We invest in this Instagram campaign. I felt that it was wrong, and this was in the past, but he still worry. He bring this, he kind of worry. It's not a big deal, right? But at the same time, it's conscious choice. It's like, are you consciously make decision? Okay, you didn't know that it's gonna work or not. You didn't know. You make a bet, and you have results. Now you can have more options to choose another options to find clients. So it's give you clarity, give you options to operate from the state of peace, and also to prepare you to, are you ready to make this move? And actually, it's good state to prepare you to, okay, now I'm ready. And I use this concept before, after. Some clients don't use this concept, and they're like, just expectations kill them, and they like, basically it's just removing the piece. And make a bet, it's a good concept. You make a bet, you make a decision, you make a bet, then see outcomes. For example, in Octopus Engage, in my company, I make a bet on what concepts? On concept of engagement, on concept of the customer first, the concept of impress client on each step. This is my main core. Before I was like, I want this feature, I want this feature, and I was like everywhere. And now I know that I focus on these features, and then I push on these principles, on this concept, and I stay with them. Then optional, I can build others, right? In realtors, they say like location. It's a concept, right? Location. In my company, I said like sales, which means that we focus on website, we focus on web forms, on account page. So basically, everything what customers see, on customer engagement. And this is this concept and this understanding change the way I build my company, how we make decisions, and so on. So concepts are huge. And one of the also big concept that I share with the world, it's I have in my book, in my play, I'm also an actor, musician, a writer, so I have lots of things in my life. And moving also, it's one of the important things in my life. Thanks to moving, I share knowledge with the world for free. I share this concept. It's called two realities at the same time. What does it mean? At the same time, we have this body. It's a reality of life. We are all very rich. We have life. Life is precious gift. But at the same time, we play in a game. And business is a game. Life is a game. Like we have goals like in games, rules like in games. We gain experience like in games. We grow by levels like in games. In moving industry, in any entrepreneurs, we have levels. And why it's important to understand in marketing? Why I'm saying this? I'm saying this because it's business is a game. That's it. So it's we in a battle with other moving companies. For me, you can investigate with AI. Explain me through the game perspective. Explain me this from this perspective. Oh, really? I failed, but it was a lesson, like in a game. Or it's a boss. I need to win this boss, and so on. And for me, basically, understanding that business is a game. That's it. We play the game, and like let's win this game. Like how to change different strategies. And I realized that it's basically, for me, it's the world changing from the providing service, because we have a lot of already service providers, to playing the game. So we don't need another moving company, but we need another entrepreneur who developing himself through the business. This is huge shift happening in the world. And it's right now, it's your next level. It's collect concepts and understand that you are building yourself through your business. It's gonna give you more motivation. It's gonna give you a reason that you connected with bigger purpose, not just building service. Nobody cares if a company gonna close. I have this insight I can share with you. You can investigate. All right. So basically, we just set the stage, right? Set the stage, and you can feel that we're gonna go deep. We're gonna go deep, and you can feel that how I flow, and you can of course have different versions of the same content available, but this is a beginning. Concepts, book of concepts. Look for different concepts, collect your own book. What does it mean? You have Notion or something, whatever you collect, Instagram, Telegram, whatever, you can just collect your ideas in one place that you can come back. I collect a Notion, just and just copy paste from AI. It's fun. That's it. Just make a move, find a concept, think about it, and just copy somewhere. You can return, or maybe don't have to return. So this is book of concept. It's huge. It's 100 concepts. Collect 100 concepts. So this is your next level. All right. So let's move on to our next big concept of marketing. I call it foundation of marketing. Let's go. So I call this concept brain. So in marketing, it's very important to understand. This is the first level of understanding how everything will be built. The foundation, brain versus human. It's metaphor, brain versus human. When we think that somebody looking for a service, somebody wants to buy something, we naturally think that, we talk with a human, right? So it's a human gonna make a decision, right? And we kind of picturing that human gonna go on our website. It's a conscious human being, conscious creature who gonna look for on our website. We don't need to do complicated website. Just show trucks. Okay, we're a moving company. Just show trucks. Then put a lot of text. Human being gonna read everything, right? Human being looking for service company, moving company. That's it. Just read everything. That's what we do. Create huge long web form, right? So it's human being. They're gonna submit every information because they're looking for moving company. They're gonna do it. It's a human being, right? It makes sense, right? I'm a human. I'm looking for moving company. I'm gonna just book. I don't care. A website, how web form, how complicated. Have text, lots of text on the website. I'm gonna read everything. So you get it, right? So it's not like this, right? So it's not human make decision, and it's a core of narrow marketing. It's not human make decision. Now we know we can investigate with AI. It's about unconscious choice. It's about the brain. It's about instincts. It's about how we feel. It's lots of different things. It's about habits. It's about basically what's under under the hood. And when we know this, it's our main understanding how we build completely our sales system, how we build websites, how we build web form, account page, what decision we make and why we make this decision. For example, when I understood this, I really basically interesting also case I'm gonna share with you. When I started to build my first IT company in Romka, I saw this interesting phenomenon. We changed website. I was the first guy who tell moving companies that don't show just trucks, show people. Show people, it's nice. People see who they're gonna hire. Show people. And they we had changed their website. They put people on the website. So it's basically we change website. We simplify web form, and I saw that conversion increase, leads increase, booking increase. Why? That time I didn't understand. Like for me, it doesn't make sense. Like, okay, I don't understand. People want to book a moving company, reserve a moving company. It doesn't matter how many. It's a form. It doesn't matter who cares about web form. Just submit information in this reserve moving company. But in reality, we change web form, we simplify it, and we have more leads. Why? And now I understand it's all about brain. It's all about base. It's all about the base. It's all about the brain. So right. So basically, in reality, we can picture this. You know, like I'm looking for a service company. I'm tired. I don't want to do this. I do this after my work, like maybe on the phone, maybe on a transit. I reserve some time that I don't want to. I'm maybe tired. I start to look for moving companies. I have a lot of options. I don't know what to choose. I already kind of have fears or anxiety that somebody gonna, give me extra fee. Like it's you look for, and then you have long form. You unconsciously just skip it. I was recording my mind when I was looking for a service company. Actually, like. You don't want to go next. You see smiling guy, okay, fine, smiling guy, okay, I feel great. It's unconscious, and then you submit simple form, okay, finally I get it. So it's mostly automatic. It's mostly unconscious, mostly or half unconscious. It's also based on understanding that people don't want how they feel when they hire a moving company. They don't feel like, okay, I'm gonna hire a moving company, I feel great. They don't want to. They stressed. Like it's based on this understanding. That's how we build our websites. We want to increase trust. We want to create good feeling. When we build our website, I look on the website. I just how I feel, what I see, how I feel, right? So with this understanding, I share moving companies to make a good photos, smiling people hire people. This advice was given a long time ago from a genius marketer to Nikes. Before Nikes just advertised shoes, and he said like advertise people running, and then like sign up with a famous basketball player. It's status. Status. It's our biggest, most powerful instinct, right? So, Michael Jordan, wearing Nikes. So I want to. So this is, and you can investigate. You can ask AI, check, give me 10 examples of narrow marketing. You're gonna see this. Lots of big companies. Look how they advertise. Fun, then sell. We have images everywhere. Images, not text. Images, smiling people, some kind of, and just little text. And with this understanding, right now we build our website with this idea. Of course, how you execute depends on your creativity, depends on your skill. But this is main idea how we built our website. For example, some companies say, "Oh, this image doesn't make sense. We could put lots of information here." And I said, no, leave this image. This image is beautiful, colorful. It's create good feeling. Text is just drain energy, right? So it's good feeling. Make a photo with a lot of people, moving companies. It's create trust. It's create power. It's create authority. Put lots of people. If you have kids, make a photo with kids. So this is ideas that actually work. And so you can investigate this. This is main idea. So now from this level, we're gonna go on the next. Now we have the base, brain make decision, and now everything gonna make sense. Now, lots of things gonna start to make sense. Why we do what we do, why it's important to make this decision. And again, I make a bet on this concept. It's look, somebody can say no, it's human decide. No human decide. We need to put a lot of text. Okay, it's good. If it's your decision, it's your decision. I put on this bet. I focus on brain and brain like games. So let's gamify this thing. Let's gamify this website. Let's gamify this web form. We don't need to. We don't need to. I'm gonna say no. We're gonna gamify this web form because it's our concept, and I make a bet on this. I go all in on gamification. So this is the main idea. Brain make decision. So let's continue our investigation, and we're gonna move to another concept. Let's go. This is my favorite concept. It's understanding of phenomenon of systems. When I put the word system, everyone could have different understanding. But what is a system? System is a combination of different elements, right? And the idea, I discovered this idea when I studied gamification. Who want to go deeper in my story, I'm gonna leave a link to my book. It's free. Thank you for companies who work with me. I share knowledge for free because of you. And so basically, system. It's a combination of different elements, right? And I discovered this phenomenon. If you remove at least one element, whole system will be destroyed. Like for example, a car. Car is a combination of different systems, right? It's different elements. We have engine, we have wire, we have main body, wheels, and a battery. Remove a battery, that's it. Car wouldn't run. That's it. We remove magic, right? So magic happening when all elements combine together, right? And the same with our body. Our body is a system of different elements. If some body part will be like broken, whole system will suffer. My story. I discovered this idea when I learned about gamification, when I studied games. For example, I saw this phenomenon. I discovered that any game is a system of game mechanics. For example, basketball. It's a system of game mechanics. Game mechanics, what game mechanics? A goal. A goal, it's a game mechanic. It's a building block of game, any game. A goal, rules, points, referee, social game mechanics, people watching. We have rewards, tournaments, right? So, and so on. So any popular, famous sport game, it's a combination of these building blocks, game mechanics. The same actually life. We will even a game. We have goals for all this stuff. But look at the phenomenon. For example, if you remove at least one game mechanic, remove like points. That's it. Whole experience will be destroyed. Okay, remove referee. They're gonna kill each other. Whole experience will be destroyed. Remove rewards. No motivation. Remove tournaments. No motivation. So the phenomenon of a game and beauty of game, what we call like popular game, happening only when whole system work together. And this is huge. When I realized this, I started to use it in my business. I actually consciously start to look this system. I start to know we need, everything should be perfect. We need website, yes, perfect website. We need a web form, yes, beautiful, designed, engaging, most engaging web form. Now we know that it's kind of system, we're not missing anything. Then we have an account page. There's a lot of entrepreneurs don't understand importance of this whole system. And I work in the moving business industry that not many companies using account page, and they're losing a lot of money because of this. Because it's converting. They have leads, they have jobs, but not as many as they can, right? So it's optional, but this is crucial for long term. We're gonna talk about it. So basically, when I start to use this consciously, I literally start to add more and more elements. And I created, based on this, I create a protocol for moving companies. You need a website, you need a web form, you need account page, you need photos, we need videos, right? So it's all system should be in place. And when we run advertisement, when we run start to launch a company, now we can know what's missing if something goes wrong. Also very important, reviews right now for moving companies. Reviews, 5 stars minimum. That's it. We have a big competition here. 5 stars minimum. And then when we have all this system combined together, we have best possible conversion rates. So that's it. And you operate from the state of peace because you know that you have best possible system. It's like, if you want to make a perfect pizza, you need to make a perfect dough, perfect sauce, not just sauce from the cans, real tomatoes, and perfect cheese, and with a oven with woods. So you see, all elements should be perfect. And this is how I built Octopus Engage. I started to use this concept consciously. Okay, I discovered this phenomenon, cool, and I said, let's add, everything should be perfect. Engage client on each step, And account page for clients, when clients see your website, first impression, then they start to touch your web form, the first time that you start to interact with your company, second impression, and then many companies we call you back. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna look for another moving company. And we like, okay, no, let's continue journey. Account page, wow, account page is price, transparency, cool, increased trust. Video, nice, increased trust. I scroll down, wow, all this photos, engagement, increased trust. So I have a product review in a different videos, but it's working. The system is working, and so I start to use this consciously, and it's important to understand. I call it the perfect system. The perfect system that's gonna increase your conversion because it's all elements together, combined together. And of course, elements should be perfect. Sometimes, some companies send photos like this in the back. We put our system, complete system, and photos. Like companies just started, and the photos, like this. Just it's photos, but you feel in the back they're carrying something. They're like, and because of the brain concept, right? We feel kind of, I don't want to work with you, and we change photos to something like this. That's it, conversion increase. We show videos because we need to give a quick information in 3 seconds, right? So we have t-shirts, you have you show protected furniture, you show some cool location. That's it. I see that you amazing moving company. That's it. I have more information in 3 seconds than just gonna whole website with a lot of text. Also based on brain understanding, and this is how we create piece by piece. We create the perfect system. Cool photos, cool videos, website, form, account page, of course sales, of course reviews, of course you as an entrepreneur. And Also, we discovered this interesting the brain concept. Also, the same template, different company colors, green more conversion than red. So if you have options to switch from red colors, so don't go to the red t-shirts. So this is system concept understanding, the perfect system. And you can see this idea and notice this idea not only in sales, but in your life. If you don't feel motivated, if you don't feel happy, maybe you miss something, maybe you miss some element in your life. Maybe you miss ambition. Maybe ambition, it's a very important game mechanic. It's like, it's basically, if it's gonna be boring to play if you don't want to win. So maybe it's increase little bit ambition. It's a will to win. It's of course it's you need to digest all of this. But again, I'm here to share with you, just soak with these possibilities, and then it's with journey with AI. It's an invitation to start your journey with AI. Investigate all of this, learn by yourself, and just develop your mind. This is all it's all about. And I have my book. You can learn more about these ideas, about gamification, how to use game mechanic in life. All right, let's continue to our next concept. Let's go. So, targeting. This is our next concept. You see, we go from the top philosophy. Philosophy is very important, but we need to learn how to practice philosophy. This is the idea, and this is main goal in your life, to learn how to practice philosophy. We all practice philosophy, but how to digest this, how we can use this philosophy in life. This is a very interesting game. So we go from philosophy to the, okay, now we have system, beautiful system, perfect system, and now how to apply this system. And we go to the concept that I call targeting. Of course, many people know this. The targeting, of course, yes, it's all about targeting. But I will tell you that targeting is huge, and it's how to really practice targeting. How to really, what we need to do with targeting in moving industry. Who is your target audience? In my life, lots of people tell me that your audience don't born yet. My future generation audience, and I was struggling with my other project to find my audience, and who is my target audience? Blah blah blah. And even right now, like somebody can say like, who's your audience? Lots of movers don't need this philosophy. It's not true. I talk with a lot of movers, entrepreneurs. They're very smart. They know what they're doing. They're ready to grow. It's we have people who want and people who don't want. So how to find your audience? And I discovered a simple understanding for myself. My target audience is people who run towards me and who walk towards me. That's it. When I discovered this idea, this concept, things become so simple. Before I have kind of blockage to share my knowledge because I can with whom I'm talking about. Now I just just put it online. People who run towards me in a gym, they gonna listen this podcast long format. That's it. Just share knowledge. But more practical way for moving industry. So let's talk about it. So what I noticed, so first of all, moving little bit by little for I'll compare with 15 years ago, become more luxurious elite service, like basically more expensive, right? It's not only because it's become more expensive, but also because more services show up who can make moves cheaper. For example, right now we have the services when you can hire just 2 movers for simple job, with just a van. You can it's and because they also what's changing the way how we engage, right? They have Instagram, they work with influencers, they have many ways to engage and get the audience, get the people to to basically work with these people who want just save on moving. We have U-Haul, we have pods, right? And also it's not because of economy become different, but also pods and other corporations have more engaging tool, focus on brain, bring people to their business, right? There's also win a battle with corporations, but if you want to fight with corporations, the only way, smile. Only with smile you can fight with corporation. So basically the idea that moving industry become more elite, and with this understanding, for example, now we have understanding, okay, that's why we need to change website. That's why we need to keep up with this. We need to have a beautiful experience, because people who make more money, who really ready to pay for moving service, they like good interface. They also generation changing. They like good vision, right? So they used to good what looks good, right? And all websites looks good and so on. So it's one approach. Another approach is, I don't know, only a couple of moving companies basically focus on your audience. To focus on the house moves. How to focus? I'm not saying that change something. Focus on house moves means focus, create a landing page when you have photos only on how you move houses. Create a protocol how you move houses, so people can go on your website, they can go on account page, they can see that, oh, this is, I see houses. It's familiarity effect. Boom, brain see it, they book with you. So it's when you run advertisement, we not just say stress free. Don't use stress free. We don't say save money, cheap movers. We say house movers that leads to this landing page when it's just filled with houses. And the next idea that we can even, like when we ask move size, we know this day in this landing page. We can just ask move size of houses. That's it. So the future approach for moving companies is to create house landing page, advertise houses to houses advertisement landing page when all filled with house moves. So basically create a collection of photos of how you move houses, your truck and house, your truck and house. And I have example of black tie movers, the company that grow, they have different locations. It's easy for them to advertise. They have targeting advertisement. Black tie movers, that's it. So easy. And when you advertise, it's very important because you don't want to like spend lots on clicking. People click on the website, they think they want to save money, and then it's not your audience, right? It's not your audience who want to save, right? For on movement. So it's easy to run advertisement. Advertisement will be more profitable when you have this. Basically, I use title on Google as a filter, and we have better conversion. And so basically the idea is to create photos of the houses, create process how you work with houses. The same with the apartments. The same could be truck. You have a truck, painted truck, beautiful painted truck. Brain gamification, right? And you just create photos, gallery of different location, like spotlight location, iconic location in your city. It's also like, okay, you have this website gallery and people see, oh, it's your truck and your location. Oh, familiarity effect. It's also going to be good for bringing people to your company. So it's targeting houses, apartments, photos, spotlight locations in your city. It's understanding that because we compete with engagement. This is how we compete with big corporation, with engagement of this kind of engagement. Then make sure that your website is up to date, because before I was thinking, oh, it's cheap website, don't change it. You can bring more people who want to save money. But in reality, the price is the same everywhere. Even your price is a little bit higher, you have better website, better engagement. It's gonna be, you know, like iPhone story. Just better engagement, and people are gonna buy iPhone, even if it's Samsung is better and cheaper. The same is here. So I see this cheap website, and I have this case with, I talk with entrepreneur. He's like, oh, I need to change this one. I said, no, we need to change your approach. So for example, people go on their website, they see ugly website. They start to submit a form, understanding, expecting they're gonna save money, and they didn't save money. They see full price, lots of fees. That's it. Wrong expectation. Bye. So and we need to also think about it, understand like what the first impression, what we might create, what's vision we create, and then we lead to the price. So this is very important to understand. Customer journey and targeting, that we target the people who are ready to pay, right? So it's that's why we create branding website. People see branding t-shirt, okay, now they see the professional. I'm looking for professional. I'm ready to pay, and we have good conversion. All right, so this is a simple idea on targeting, just understanding that moving and changing to a lead service, and just make a landing page for houses, landing page for apartments, and just put photos of this targeted of audience. When people see this familiar with me, they're gonna go with you. So this concept I share with companies who started want to make decision, do they need to run Google or not, run Google ads. So this it's just a logical thinking, right? So you can explore by yourself, but this is what I discovered. For example, imagine, right? So it's you have one way to bring customers to your kingdom. Let's say the only way, just one way, Google. Let's say, just Google. If you don't advertise, in 10 years, you bring 0 people. In this kingdom, all these people of Google, let's say Google people, will go to other companies. In 10 years, if you don't advertise in Google, 0 people will learn about you. And when people search, there are many people search in Google moving companies. They see your competitors. They don't see you. They see your competitors. And another approach, you advertise in Google, right? But it's very important to understand. For example, let's say you the worst scenarios, you go in, like, you don't make profit. If you don't make profit, you don't book anyone, of course you're not gonna advertise. But let's say you make a little profit, just a little bit, right? That's why many moving companies, they don't advertise, because they don't make a lot of money from Google. They calculate that they make a lot of money, but they don't make a lot of money from Google. They may be not profitable because they don't understand these ideas, concepts, system. They don't have perfect system. But what I want to say, that when you start to advertise in Google, right? So you book in the first month's 10, let's say 10 clients, and your profit is 0. You don't make any money. And some clients will go, no, it's not working for me. Stop. Don't make rush decision yet. It's just first months. First months we're learning. You're learning. Google learning. Now we know your numbers. We know your conversion rate. All right. So we can literally use Google to track your conversion rate from just random people. It's first thing. Another thing, like when I prepare a company, they're like, oh, I actually spending money, and I'm gonna start to make action. And they start to make videos. They start to make photos. They start to move. Before that, I don't need to, and they wait. So Google is a good, push manager, somebody who push you to make change. So let's say first months, they book someone, but they don't make a lot of profit. Maybe even like don't make profit. Second month the same. Third month the same. In 8 months they don't make profit. Just like they spend 4K and just make 4K, but they book, right? And many moving companies would just give up. But it's very important to understand this strategy. It's a long-term strategy, understanding that every client you book from Google, it's basically in a 1 year, you're going to book 120 clients. If you don't even make profit, these 120 people have friends, have family, they're going to come back to you. So basically you make profit from Google, but you don't see it. It's kind of spread out in future. And many corporations, many marketers, they know this. They profit in abstract future, right? It's and I calculate 10%. It's word of mouth. It's how you basically create your building your customer base. Just from Google, you can build a customer base. You have Google, you have another sources, of course, but I just talk about Google. And in 10 years, it's gonna scale, and you have a lot of people gonna talk about you. They're gonna move again without you. So even if we see zero profit on Google, but you book people, it's good, because this time all this time Google advertisement is learning. We are learning. In summer, with our system, it's profitable. It could be not profitable in a not season, but in season going to be profitable because your ad was learning. And longer your ad running on your website, it's better they perform, right? So it's you see, you need to understand lots of things that's under the hood, that actually it's good even if it's Google is zero, but it's zero right now. But we're working, we're improving, we have understanding, we have perfect system. We launch advertisement. It's not profitable. And why? You didn't make a video. Oh, do I need to make a video? Yes, we told you that you need to make a video. But I was thinking that it's not important. Now you see why it's important. Sometimes we need to spend this money so you start to understand the perfect system. And when we have perfect system, we have video, photos. Okay, now we can see what goes wrong and why go wrong. It's easy to understand. So Google give us understanding how to really improve your website, you improve your conversion and so on. Bring random people. So it's a long-term strategy. So do I need to advertise in Google? Yes, of course. Right now, it's very important to understand that Google losing position to ChatGPT and other. So attention goes from Google to other services. And the companies like Piece of Cake, they're using this. They use Instagram influencers to build their customer base. They not use Google. They use Google, but also use influencers. And a lot of moving companies use influencers, right? So the point that Google losing. So you have only, I don't know, maybe 5-10 years right now to use Google to actually build your client base. And in small cities, it works better. Big cities, it's but again, 10%. What I'm talking about. So it's now based on this understanding, you have your time to build your referral base, and referral in small cities works amazing. I know many moving companies in small cities, they form 1 year of advertisement. That's it. They build a referral base, then it's just word of mouth. Big cities, people more just by themselves, but percentage stays 10 up to 20% of referral base. But if you're a mighty entrepreneur, you can push this number higher. For example, you can create a gift card at the end of the move. If from Google, create a gift card, bring a plant, some present with a gift card, 10% for your friend. So because you pay for this client, but for the friend, that's it, it's free. It's gonna, without advertisement, they bring extra client for you, right? So see, this strategy pull different ideas how we can improve referral base. It's one of the ideas. Of course, to start to make the action from the ideas, it takes energy, time. It takes time, but at least now you know that you can do this, and it's just gonna boil and prepare and execute in own time. You see, when you work with AI, when you just soak in different information, you don't have to make action. You just soak and increase your vocabulary, and then actions will follow naturally. This is main understanding. All right, that's it. This is our base concepts, book of concepts, brain, make decision, system, perfect system. It's about whole customer journey. And when you have perfect system, it's gonna give you better results. And you have targeting, create landing pages for your targeting move size clients. And long term, yes, advertise on Google with deep understanding that you build your referral base. And I know companies, big companies who with big referral base, they were fine when was COVID and Google was not so good. Not a lot of people moving. But small companies will struggle because you see they didn't have referral base. So yes, use Google and understanding is long term. And also it's not only for moving companies, also for your life. The best relationship is long-term relationship. All right, so that's it. If you have any questions, you can ask. And I have another different versions of this content available for you for dive deeper. And thank you that we are learning. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Bye.
I'm in the